Hi, I'm Sandy, and welcome to another day in Life with Sandy. Well, hello. Today is Monday, March 20th, and we have two birthdays. Today is Sharon Rogers' birthday. So Sharon, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sharon. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. And we also have another birthday, and the channel name is Metro PC, but Metro PC never gave me their actual name, so I don't know what your real name is. But I'm still going to sing. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Metro PC. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Well, I hope you both have a great birthday. My hair is little. Today is Monday, so you know what that means. It's cleaning day, but it's also the first day of spring. So what I did was I did a deep dive, deep clean in the two bathrooms upstairs. I have a bathroom downstairs, but that's a basement bathroom. That'll wait. Nobody ever goes down there anyhow. But I did a deep clean. It was took me forever. But why is it that we think it's spring cleaning? We got to do such a deep clean. I mean, I cleaned through the whole winter. It's not like I didn't, slack off and didn't do anything. Although I have to say, I'm really about this close to hiring a service to come in and clean my house. I know that's terrible, but I don't like spending my whole day cleaning. I mean, I know it's only one day. I know I could probably divide it up over different days, like do one room this day and then another room that day. But then it feels like I'm constantly cleaning still. It's like my weight loss. It's like I watching what I'm eating is constant. I don't need another constant thing like that in my life. So I'm seriously thinking about it. I really am. I don't know. As soon as I see how much it costs, and that's probably when I'll stop. My mother, a long time ago, had a cleaning service that she started with she's my ex-sister-in-law, but she's my sister-in-law. She was my brother Pat's wife. Somebody else did it with them. I think it was one of Diane's girlfriends, and they went and cleaned houses all the time. I occasionally sometimes helped if I had a day off or something and somebody called in sick, but they would go in and clean the houses, and I think they charged, at the time, but this was way back in the 80s, I think they charged like $40, which is probably a lot of money back then. But, they would vacuum and, dust and wash the floors and polish the furniture and things like that. But I just would like somebody to come in that would wash my floors, clean my bathrooms, and polish my furniture. I guess that would be it, which is just like everything now that I'm thinking about it. But I don't mind vacuuming. That doesn't bother me. I only have area rugs, and so it's not that bad. It's such a sunny day today that I washed all my throw rugs, and I have them hanging outside because the sun is out. It's still kind of chilly, but there's a nice breeze, and so I'm hoping, because, I don't like putting them in the dryer. I usually just hang them up around the house in the wintertime, and then it takes a couple days for them to dry. Which brings me to the subject of, in England or Europe, actually, I think, is they don't use dryers. They only use wash machines. So is there a cycle on the machine, on the washing machine, that dries it like it really spins them almost dry? Because I don't know, maybe I'm just spoiled. I don't mind doing laundry. I do laundry every 3 days. It's just Jim and I. I do a load of towels and then our colors, and then the whites build up, and then once a week I do our whites. But I always wonder, because the show I was watching, Bad Sisters, they had a wash machine, that's another thing. All of their wash machines are in the kitchen, and they're front-loading wash machines, and they look like a little dishwasher. I'm just kind of curious. So anybody in Europe, let me know. I'm just how do you get your clothes dry? Do you have to hang them up everywhere? And that would be annoying. That would just be so annoying. But anyways, like I said, I don't mind doing laundry. So I did a couple loads of laundry today, changed the sheets on the bed, and now I'm just waiting to see how dry my rugs are going to get, because I always said I don't like to throw them in the dryer, but I might put them in there just like a fluff, because I think that they're not going to get completely dry because it's still cold. I think it's like 30 degrees or something like that. So they're not going to be completely dry, but the sun kind of, I think, dried them up a little bit. And then we must have got some heck of a wind, or Jim must have went in the shed and not closed it the right way, because the shed doors were wide open. And I thought, oh, did somebody go in there and steal our stuff? And then I went in there and everything's there. So it must have just been the wind must have caught it. And so I locked that back up and put the latch on it and that. So I don't know what the deal was with that. But I did the bath. Like I said, I did the bathrooms. I did wash my floors too. It took all day. It's like, oh, I got better things to do than worry about cleaning my house every day. So I haven't been very hungry because I've been very busy. I'll show you I had a light breakfast, and then I'm going to have a light dinner. Well, not a light dinner. I'm just going to have my leftover Mexi Melt stuff, but I'm not making a Mexi Melt with it. I'm just going to eat the meat loose, like a loose meat taco. I did notice I edited the video yesterday, and my hair is like atrocious. So it's like, oh, Sandy, drag a comb through your hair before you videotape. Just shows you how much I don't look at myself, because it was like awful. But you're not watching them, I think, to see what I look like. And I really did a better job filming this time. I got the camera situated the right way, and I really think I did a pretty good job this time. But other than that, when Jim gets home, we're going to watch some TV together. We have some shows, 2 shows that we watched yesterday, that was on yesterday that we didn't watch. We watched Your Honor on Showtime. And then there was another one that we watched that we didn't watch. Maybe that was the only one. But then tonight we watched the 911, and then we watched, and Blacklist, that was on yesterday. I'm kind of glad that this is the last season, because it's just kind of getting ridiculous. But I'm hoping that they bring back Mr. Kaplan. Although I know Mr. Kaplan got shot in the head and was thrown over the side of a bridge, but it's like a soap opera. If there's no body, there's no death. I remember with my Aunt Merle used to watch All My Children, and there was a character on there named Kitty, and she was really popular with with all of the people that watched the show. And Kitty got killed, and Kitty had a body, so you can't, once you have a body, because she was in contract negotiations, and so they got rid of Kitty, and there was a body, and they had a coffin, and it was the whole big funeral thing. And then the fans were so outraged that they got rid of her, that she miraculously came up with a twin sister named Kelly. They just reappeared onto the show, and it was the same actress. I guess the contract negotiations went through. But my Aunt Merle was so mad, because she was so mad that they killed off Kitty. And then when they brought back the twin Kelly, even though it was the same actress, she would always say, if they're going to replace somebody as an identical twin sister, you think they'd find somebody that looked a little bit more like them. And then I'd say, well, Aunt Merle, that's the same actress. It's just she's playing the part of her twin sister. She says, she don't look anything like Kitty. You'll never convince me that that's Kitty. That's Kelly, and that's another actress, and they should have got a better looking one that looked more like Kitty. Couldn't convince her. But she was getting a little forgetful at the end. She would make her tea, but forget to put the tea bag in, and she'd be drinking hot water. And I'd say, Aunt Merle, you forgot to put the tea bag in. She says, you know what? I thought this tea was a little weak. But I miss my Aunt Merle. She lived a long time. She just, and back then I wish I would have had a video camera, because my Aunt Merle was kind of balding, and so she always wore a wig. She would get up in the morning, and she'd go right into the bathroom, and she'd put on all of her makeup. She was like in her 80s, almost 90. And she got up every morning, went in there, put all of her makeup on, put her wig on, got dressed, put her necklace, her pearls. She had pearls that she used to wear, all of her jewelry. And then she'd come out and eat her breakfast. And that was just who she was. And then she would hire a cab to come pick her up once a week. And she would go to this little shopping center that we used to call the Civic Center. And she used to go have her lunch at this little counter and do a little bit of shopping at the dime store, and then take her taxi cab home. But anyway, Jimmy was so fascinated with her wigs that one day he went into her room. He had to have been like 3 years old. And he put one of her wigs on, put on her high heels, because she wore high heels. Even at 90, she was wearing high heels. And not like the grandma high heels. She was wearing high heels. But he'd come out with her high heels and a purse, her purse on her arm and her wig on. And he'd come out and he goes, "Hi, I'm Merle." So I wish I would have had a film of that. It was just so cute. But, you know, she passed, and, you know, as we all are going to do one day. But she brought me such good, happy memories. She lived with my mom probably for about 5 years. It was just, she was a very independent woman. So it was hard when she lost her ability to take care of herself, and she had to be put in a old person's home, because there was just, you know, like, sometimes it just comes a point that as much as you don't want to do it, you want to keep them at home as long as you can and take care of them as much as you can. But sometimes, even though it's not the right decision for you, it might be the right decision for your loved one, because then your loved one will get a little bit better taken care of. Not that you're not taking really good care of them, but I think that if somebody, if they have the help that you need, you should take it. As far as anything, you know, you should take it. And anyway, so I think I'm going to go make my dinner now. My quote at the end is that positive people have negative thoughts. They just don't let it decide how they're going to live their life. And you know what? We've all had that one person that's so positive about everything. But you know what? Secretly, I think they have negative thoughts. It's true of everybody. And, you know, like, we're all human. So we all have positive and negative thoughts. The trick is not to let the negative thoughts overtake you. I always try to find the positive in a bad situation. That's just who I am. That's who I've always been, and it's who I'm going to be till the day I die. I'm always going to look for the positive. Sometimes it's a little hard. I'm not going to tell you that it's not, but sometimes, you know, you got to try really, really hard to find something positive in it. But for the most part, I think 9 times out of 10, I can usually find something positive in a negative. Not always, but a good portion of the time. So. But let me show you what I had to eat today. I didn't have very much, like I said, but because I was busy cleaning. And then tomorrow I have to go give my blood for my thyroid exam that I have next week. So I have to go get some blood drawn tomorrow. And that'll be the extent of my busy day tomorrow. So, but anyway, so if you're new to my channel, please subscribe, leave a comment, hit the like button, share if you think somebody might like to see it. I will talk to you guys tomorrow, but let me show you what I had to eat and my tracker at the end. Okay, I'm going to have a light breakfast. Oh, forgot my banana. Anyway, today is Monday, March 20th. My quote is, it's the things you tell yourself every day that will determine how well you will do. For breakfast, I'm having egg, tea, apple, a banana, which I'm going to grab, tea, an ounce of cheese, 2 slices of low-carb bread, and a tablespoon of peanut butter. All right, breakfast time. Okay, for dinner, I'm going to have some refried beans with some of my ground sirloin and a tomato, a little bit of cheese and sour cream, and some piccata sauce. So there I have listed it. We have refried beans, ground sirloin, cheese, sour cream, my tea, and my tomato. Check out my tracker at the end to see how many points I used today.